Feature Friday.
The freshest.
I said we were going to check out Jagjit for the first time.
Very exciting.
And we're going to check him out with Chitra Singh at the BBC. They're going to be singing Kote Te A Mahia?
Oh. Okay.
Seems to be live at the moment.
It's Punjabi.
Punjabi Tape. Recorded this in Brum. What the hell? It's freaky how
She's beautiful.
clean they are. Vocally.
What a jolly song.
Dude, she's a doll. She's like a porcelain doll. Jagjit and Chitra began their careers singing jingles and went on to become famous for singing ghazals.
Little nuggets of information there for you.
It's so crazy that she never modulates with the larynx, bro.
It's crazy.
Her throat never moves.
Actually, if you were to look at that video without any audio, you wouldn't even be knowing
That she's singing.
that she's singing
You'd think
at
she's
all.
talking. You would think she's just sort of narrating or maybe doing a small melody or something like that. But she's full on clarity and it's perfect.
And the actual dynamics of the singing phrase are so exquisitely executed that you kind of wonder where does all of that dynamism go? Where does it actually come from? Really,
That never makes any sense to me.
Me neither. And after watching a couple of like classical Indian singing concerts in real life, like sitting there and watching it
makes even less sense.
It's fascinating though, because her vocal clarity, it's so precise and it's so light. But you need some grounding though.
The name of the song is Punjabi Tape. That's what I think it is. When it comes to the style of music, when you see it live, to a lot of the time, I just don't need. There's not even point in breaking down technicalities.
Oh
of
yeah,
it,
definitely.
because
I agree.
they're so way beyond of the technical knowledge that you get sort of taught in the West.
Yeah.
It doesn't. That it's just an experience.
Yeah.
It's like a spiritual thing, bro. Like just. Live
it doesn't do it justice to try to even define it by those measurements, like those ways of thinking either.
It means the teaser.
The teaser.
Oh, the song is actually in Punjabi.
ਸਾਰੇ ਦੰਦ ਪਏ ਕੱਢਦੇ ਨੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਦੰਦ ਪਏ ਕੱਢਦੇ ਨੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਚੰਗੇ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਦੀਆਂ ਪੁੱਤ ਵੱਢਦੇ ਨੇ
He's having such a good time.
I love him. We're gonna check out the lyrics.
This is so great. Look, everybody's having such a great time.
It's an acoustic guitar.
Oh yeah.
2 acoustic guitars.
Now I hear them. It's beautiful.
What a gracious woman.
Right? She's enchanting.
And he's a charmer, like you can just tell.
He was the entertainer of the family, you can tell.
Yeah, entertainer, bro. A very talented singer too.
I love the calmness of everything, even though it's a comedic kind of
Song.
like, yeah.
I'm so blown away by the woman.
Me too. It's just no effort, no. I'm also like totally enthralled by her beauty. I really am. I'm just like, wow.
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰੋਜ਼ ਨਹਾਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰੋਜ਼ ਨਹਾਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਮੱਖੀਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਡਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਗੁੜ ਥੋੜਾ ਖਾਇਆ ਕਰੋ
What's interesting as well is it is obviously a story.
Oh, it's nearly ending? That's kind of sad. I was enjoying that.
Dude, that was 4 minutes.
Really?
What the fuck?
Wow.
It is a story forward song. So it is an experience on its own. The problem sometimes with some of these songs that are story forward, especially like when you see them live here in the West, or perhaps just artists that speak English or Spanish in our case, is that sometimes the singing ability has to be sacrificed for the comedic value of it.
For the story compromise, yeah.
Narration sometimes takes place. Tempo may take some hits because you're trying to be comedic and you're trying to tell a story. But with them, I mean, the perfect combination because she is very disciplined. She's very gracious, but also very, very disciplined.
Also, she's the perfect vocal contrast to his texture and tonality because she's light and feminine in all the right aspects. It's delicate. That's the way to describe it. It's really delicate. And he is very...
Charmer.
Yeah, he's very charming. And so it's a really great composition of sound qualities, if you know what I mean. It's really cool.
Very well made.
This is really fabulous. And people are having such a great time. It's funny how they have absolutely no effort towards any of it. Oh, she's reading it as well? Oh, shut the front door.
Jagjit's last tour was in the UK, 2011, before his death.
Ah.
Shut up.
The same year. Rest in peace.
Fuck's sake. Oh man, that actually hurts me.
Right?
That's so lame.
Nice cross phrasing. That was a bit of a sad
bro.
ending.
I'm like, oh, I want to know what he's up to now.
Literally, what a sad ending. Wow.
The lyrics is come to the terrace, would you, my love? If you wish to meet me, that is. You can get lost if you don't. I would certainly be more glad seeing you than my friends. But there is a problem. I'm afraid if caught, I would be trashed. So I won't. You are very mean. Have some shame. You have daughters and sons. All of my teeth are falling now. You still do like me, don't you? Even when our kids disturb you a lot. Huh? There isn't much bother for love here. Go, I won't talk to you. You don't even have a mustache. Even I would like to taste a little love, if you'd order. I would even keep a beard. Would you come to the garden, please? While I sleep, would you mind keeping the flies away? That's such a thing. Even in Venezuela has a thing, bro. Like, if you're in a hammock, you're chilling, you better have someone...
Sweat those flies away.
Would you mind bathing daily? If you're so irritated by flies, you should also have a little jaggery. What does jaggery mean? The husband now indirectly calls the wife a mare. As in a nightmare?
No, as in like the female of a mule.
Oh, Jesus.
No, a mare is not a mule. It's a female of a horse, I think.
That's right.
Yes.
Female horse.
Yeah.
And now that we have found one another, we will live happily together and sing songs of love for one another.
I'm pretty sure this translation doesn't do
Yeah.
proper comedic justice, but I kind of got the gist of
Well,
it.
it has lots of little nuggets here. The bride is teasing the groom to meet her before marriage. To this, groom replies sarcastically if he doesn't care. The wife whining about his bad habits of the husband. She calls him mean and shameless. The husband sarcastically again asks whether she likes him or not. He refers to his really active kids, for instance. Now the wife turns to sarcasm and reverse psychology. She pretends to be angered at him for not caring about her. The husband tries to pick up to the wife by a little buttering. I don't know what that fucking meant. The wife sarcastically calls the husband her personal assistant. The husband now indirectly calls their wife a mare. Yeah,
You are a horse.
it's a mad way to go. That's an insult. On Google, it says he's an Indian composer.
Oh, very cool.
He died in 2011. Yeah.
He had a lengthy career, though.
He was born in the midst of the Second World War, 1941.
Oh, wow.
He's an Indian composer, singer, and musician. He composed and sang numerous languages and is credited for the revival and popularity of ghazal, an Indian classic art form.
How fun.
And then Chitra Singh was his sister, is his spouse.
Ah, so they were, okay,
They were
they
a
were
couple.
married.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
Wow.
She's 83 right now.
Goodness gracious.
Wow.
She was beautiful.
She's
still beautiful, I
They
guess.
were active. Yeah, there's still a woman with grace.
Yeah.
And they were active for nearly 30 years, 1970 to 1990.
That's a really long career.
What a career.
ladies
Look at
and
that
gentlemen.
discography, bro.
That's absolutely phenomenal.
Well, let us know perhaps if there's any more like performances. I'd love to.
Golden moments that we should check out.
I was actually falling in love with that voice, with his voice, and what a gracious woman. Let us know if there's anything else you'd like us to check out or any first timers. I'll be more than happy
That's
to do
right.
so. Goodbye.
Goodbye.